Ladies and gentlemen,
Show
welcome to Bros at Ringside. I don't know why I did it that way, but I thought it would be magical. But anyway, I want y'all to take a look at
Continue with Black History Month, right?
word. Word. Ain't nothing says Black History Month than Vince McMahon in a do rag, looking mean as fuck, looking hood. I'm here. I'm Roundhouse, and obviously, the
Man, that's no
co-star.
nickname here.
Yes, man has a nickname, and a lot of and the brother there. Well, you can't see him.
Yo, Echo Ninja.
There. Yep. And today there was a lot of stuff that happened in what 2 weeks? We 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff that happened. Well, first of all, I just want to say this: he's back. He's back. The Limitless one is back. Keith Lee debuted on AEW on Wednesday on Dynamite. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. So happy. And on top of that, he got married last Friday to Mia Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mia Yim. And a friend of mine actually went to the wedding, was there. He's friends with Mia and Keith Lee. So I was just like, oh shit. And they had a lot of wrestlers there. They had a lot of wrestlers that were fired there. They had some AEW stars that were there. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. But
Okay.
it was a beautiful wedding. I will say that. But his debut was awesome.
He was a little bit slow for me, and I think
Itch?
that's either a little bit of ring rust. It's also probably COVID too. COVID really damages your lungs, and you tend to move a lot slower. So I felt that that's the type of movement we got from him. But
I would say nerves
again,
too. Nerves. I mean, it's his first debut in what? Like months?
yeah,
Months. It's I mean, yeah, COVID would do that, but I'd say at the same time it's like nervousness, right? Because when you go out there, you don't know how like people are going to perceive you. So
yeah, nah. People love that dude. You
I
know what I'm
know,
saying?
but it's still nerves. Like a lot of these wrestlers, when they go out there, they still get nervous, surprisingly. And I'm pretty sure it was nerves for him. Like the fact that he debuted the way he is, and I mean he beat up Private Party. I was like, okay. I mean,
It's
one of the
private
members
party,
of Private.
but I want to see what happens with that storyline because now Matt walked away from them,
Right.
and Matt was telling them like if he doesn't win this match that he's done.
Right. And now Keith Lee is in the Revolution tournament, right? I believe, right?
Yeah, the
That was
Revolution
his
tournament, the
qualifying
ladder
match.
match.
Yeah. So that's gonna be,
Is that what for number one contendership of the TNT title, or is that going to be for the TNT title?
I'm not sure if it's TNT or AEW.
That's not. I doubt that's for the AEW.
No, it's not AEW champion. I think it's TNT. I believe it's TNT. I believe it's TNT. Hold up. If not, it should be. I remember before TNT title was actually made, it was for the AEW title. When they first did it was the AEW title. I think
Face of the Revolution ladder match for a future AEW TNT championship match.
Okay, yeah.
So right now, the only person that's in it is Keith Lee. The next match announced, I think that's for Wednesday. Is Wardlow versus Max Caster. So Wardlow's obviously going to be in there. We already got two big dudes that are going to be in the match.
I think Christian's going to wind up being in the match somehow. He hasn't been doing anything.
It's a possibility.
I'm not sure if CM Punk or Daniel Bryanson's going to be in there, but
no, definitely not.
I think they're more in the championship. Well, CM Punk's have this feud with
MJF. So that's going to be a match at Revolution.
Yeah. I obviously Adam Cole, I believe. Well, Adam Cole's not going to be in it. He's too focused more on the AEW championship. By the way, I mean I liked his announcement saying that I'm going to be going after the AEW championship, right? and he was in the ring after him and Lance Archer had that beautiful match
That
on
was such a
Wednesday.
phenomenal match.
Oh, that was so pretty.
And that's the second AEW championship match on TBS since they started on TBS.
Mm-hmm. And like the fact that they took like was it what's that dude's name? Talks so much shit. They call him the a less famous Paul Heyman. Oh gosh, as Brandy Rose call him. He took the top rope out, so they didn't have a top rope. They only had a middle rope and a
Yeah,
bottom rope. That was I've never seen that before. That was fucking genius.
yo,
That was
he got rid of that top rope, and then that finish was just great. He did
yeah.
the clothesline, the buckshot right over the referee.
Yeah. Oh, that
Oh,
was pretty.
did
That
you
was
see that? That was great. I gotta show you that.
oh, you gotta show it was
Yeah,
fucking
he jumped.
pretty.
Normally, he launches himself with the top rope, but since there was no top rope, he did a flip over the referee. Like he used the referee to launch himself, and then he did the clothesline.
Oh shit. It was fucking pretty. Like I've never seen somebody do that the way they did that. I was like, oh
Beautiful, beautiful.
yeah.
AEW never fails to amaze me every freaking week. And
Mm-mm.
it sucks so much that like WWE's product is going down the drain the way it is. I'm
Uh,
not excited for anything. Do I watch the pay-per-views? Yeah. Do I try to watch Raw and SmackDown? Sometimes. But
yeah.
it's not exciting like it used to be anymore. You get the same washed matches over and over again. I don't want to see it. What do we got? We got Elimination Chamber coming up next weekend.
I'm
Um,
excited for it. I'm only
the
listen,
only thing that I'm excited for Elimination Chamber is the fact that we have women that are being represented in a place where women aren't allowed to do a motherfucking thing. And we started with one match where it was just two or three women fighting against each other. Now we have three big women's matches that are going to be taking place that day.
and
We
they gotta
have the
wear
women's elimination
they still
chamber
gotta wear
match.
t-shirts though.
It doesn't matter. We got the elimination chamber match, the women's elimination chamber match. We have the Raw Women's Championship match, and then we have what is it? Charlotte and Sonya Deville versus
It's a
Ronda
tag match
Rousey.
now?
It is a tag match. Charlotte
Oh,
and
that's
Sonya
right,
Deville
because
versus these two,
yeah,
Ronda
because
Rousey and what's her
Ronda
face?
Rousey chose to fight Charlotte at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
So Becky's fighting who at WrestleMania? We don't know.
we don't know because she's fighting Lita for the
Lita,
championship.
yeah. Um, you know what's weird though? I'm mad that they kind of dropped Bianca and what's her name? Um what's her fucking name? I forgot her name. It's just a blank now. She had a title match with Becky at day one. Um Not Bianca. What's her fucking name?
Yo, you beats the hell out of me, bro.
I'm fucking done today. Not Lily. Her name's not Lily.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan. Shit.
Well,
Damn.
they're in the elimination chamber match.
Right. They're in elimination chamber
That's
match.
gonna be for the that's gonna be for number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 38. So you have Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Doudrop, Nikki Ash, and then there's one more person that's to be announced, which will
I
probably
got you
be this week.
Oscar. Huh? Who?
It'll
I think it's
probably be this week.
I think it's Oscar.
Oh, so you think she'll be a surprise entrant?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they need a surprise. It's the what is it? The
Because it
Mega
ain't
Grand.
Bailey. It ain't Bailey.
What's the name of the fucking place?
Because Bailey
Oh,
wouldn't
the Superdome at Jeddah.
yeah. It ain't Bailey because she's still on the injured list.
It
And
could be Bailey. We never know.
not debuting on an elimination chamber where she could re-injure herself? Nah, I wouldn't think
Hell
so.
yeah, fuck it, do it. Why not?
Well, we'll see what happens. Probably Sasha, right? No, she's
There's
on
no
SmackDown.
there's only right as of right now. There's only 2 heels in there.
I don't know.
Dewdrop and Nikki Ash. There's only 2
And
heels
where's
in there.
Sasha Banks right now?
Sasha
She's
Banks
injured, right? She was
is no,
injured.
she's not injured. She's just they're not using her right now.
All right.
And
Okay.
she's not on Raw. She's SmackDown.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So I mean, okay. Um. So let's see. Charlotte Flair's fucking matches. It's gonna be good. Um,
That's gonna be a boring ass match.
the tag team or the WrestleMania?
The both.
I don't know. I think the WrestleMania is gonna be exciting.
I don't know. Ronda Rousey's
Ronda,
she
Ronda,
hasn't impressed me yet
but
as a
she shows
wrestler.
out on the
She's
pay
a
per views.
superstar.
She shows out on the pay per view. So I mean, she does do her thing. She does do her thing. Let's see. I think they just fucking drop like all the way down. They literally like.
She's so good. So the fact that they dropped her name and gave her this fucking ridiculous name is insane. I liked her on NXT UK. She was great. And I really just wish they would just give her name back and just let her do her thing because she was pretty good.
What was her name in
Piper Niven or something like that.
That's a cool ass name.
Piper Niven, yeah, that's her name.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, and and before she was in NXT, her name was Viper.
Really, that's not too bad. I wonder why it changed.
Fucking Vince.
Look. Fucking Vince McMahon. Do-rag Vince. So I can't get over do-rag. Celebrating Black History Month, dude. Man. Stupid. What else? So I mean,
yeah, I don't. Again, it's not impressive. I'm not like I'm interested in the Elimination Chamber matches. But any of the other matches, I'm not interested in Becky Lynch versus Lita. Hopefully, Lita cleans up her act. She was kind of
rusty.
Washed. She was super rusty. So hopefully, she's a lot better. We have the Usos versus the Viking Raiders for the tag team championships.
Usos ain't losing shit until WrestleMania.
They're not gonna lose it. We got Reigns versus Goldberg, Spear versus Spear. I'm not looking forward to that.
Me neither.
We're either gonna get another dominant win from fucking Goldberg out of nowhere, or we're gonna get a super dominant Roman Reigns.
They're not gonna give it to fucking Goldberg.
But what do they do every time we go to freaking the Superdome? Every time we go to the Superdome and we're like, yo, they're not taking the fucking title off of the Fiend. They took the title off the Fiend.
Yeah, but Goldberg didn't lose that fight. I mean, he lost.
They gave it to Goldberg.
The Undertaker.
What happened?
He lost the fight, the Undertaker.
Yeah, but they were about to kill each other.
Well, Goldberg almost killed the Undertaker. I still can't forgive that.
No, Undertaker also did the same shit. He almost fumbled that
tombstone. Shit.
They both was just old as fuck in that ring for no reason. They should have just not did that match. Yeah. And then you have Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. False count anywhere match. False count anywhere matches suck nowadays. They don't go nowhere past the guardrails.
The last one was good. The last one that was good was Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. That was the last one that was actually good.
At the Performance Center?
That was the last one that was good.
That shit was ass.
No, it wasn't. Because they literally went everywhere, including Roman Reigns driving that fucking cart.
They had to do that because they knew it was dumb because they were at the Performance Center. But it was the same thing with the last man standing match between Randy and Edge.
But it was good though because they actually did go everywhere. They didn't stay in the fucking ring. And when they do fall count anywhere, it's like, oh, we're going to the stands or go to an area and shit. Oh, that was the last one. Most recently, it was Kevin Owens They did something that Kevin Owens did like a swanton off the second seating area
Yeah,
onto the Viking Raiders, I believe. It was or I forgot whoever the tag team was, but that was the last one. But they still finished that shit in the ring. Like I said,
yeah.
the last one that was good was Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, because they literally went everywhere, regardless if it's the Performance Center. That was the only one they went somewhere outside the fucking ring, and they still ended it outside the fucking ring. Everything else winds up in the ring and it's ended. Like, come on, it's not really that good when you end it in the ring. Shut your ass up, Red Bear. Stupid. The Shockmaster. So stupid.
Speaking of the Shockmaster, what are they doing with what are they fucking doing with this guy?
Oh.
Shinsuke. They have him with freaking it's so stupid. They're continuing this fucking feud.
Shinsuke Borma.
They're not doing anything with the Intercontinental title. We keep talking about this every
Finn
time
Balor
we get on here.
Finn Balor's completely disappeared off the fucking roster because he wants out now, or he's been wanting out for the last 2 months.
Well, same thing with Mustafa Ali.
Yep. And they said no.
And Booker T had the nerve to say that Mustafa's going about it the wrong way.
No, he's not. He's just like, I'm done. Why would I waste my time in a place that's not going to use me, or I can be used someplace else, regardless of where I'm at? I'm still being used, right? So, if theoretically speaking, whether he goes to Impact or AEW, it don't matter, right? Mustafa Ali's a big name, and especially in the Indies, he was really big. So he can go someplace and still be used and utilized. They're not utilizing him at all in WWE.
Did you see the promo that he filmed prior to them not doing anything with him?
Yep.
Bro, if you haven't seen this promo, watch this promo. It's about 3 minutes long of him just going off. It's the greatest piece of promo work that I've ever seen in a really long time. And there has been some great promo work recently, but all this great promo work is being done on AEW, or it's coming out of Paul Heyman's mouth. This came out of somebody who is fresh, who's going to give us something good, who's going to give us entertaining matches to watch. And WWE decided to put that on the fucking shelf. What are they doing?
That's the only thing I can't say anything. Just
what are they doing? What are they doing? It makes no sense.
Talk to him. Let him know. Let him know. Talk to him. Let him know. Let him know what the fuck he fucking up.
It makes no sense. They are dropping the ball 100% on this, and I'm done. I'm done with WWE. I'm done with giving them my time. A bunch of smegma heads.
The problem with WWE is the fact that it's that's the problem. Vince, do-rag Vince, he's the problem. The problem with WWE is that the writers, when they say they don't have nothing for Finn Balor, like they literally said they have nothing for fucking Finn Balor. They have nothing for Mustafa Ali. Nothing.
But nothing. But they're giving everything to people who are part-timers. They're giving everything to people who don't need any more screen time.
Right.
They're overutilizing their screen time for champions who have been champions for months.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is going on almost being a champion for 2 years and no one touching him.
Yep. 600
2 years.
He's going on 600 days. He's almost 600 days.
Yeah. He's like around like 530 or something like that now. 520.
I thought it was 40 already.
It's like 530, 540 now.
Yeah. But the fact about it is, like, and mind you, like, his I would be complaining if his like how he wins, right, is always okay because he cheats, obviously, and sometimes he just beats them clean, which is I'm
A
like,
lot of it is clean though. A lot of it is clean. A lot of
right,
it is him being overpowered and clean.
right,
So
and
so I can respect that. But that's I need
except
more.
for the Finn Balor one, which we never got an explanation about that neither. They're
What,
just
the
running.
fucking ring exploding? The ring beat him.
Yeah, that's a problem.
The ring beat him. Roman didn't beat him. The ring did.
But it's like, or are we going to explain that?
uh,
Do-rag Vince McMahon. Yes, do-rag Vince McMahon. It is. It has to be a
but
thing.
yeah, that's all it is.
Do-rag Vince is for Black History Month.
It's a solid thing. I enjoy watching Roman's storyline, but
Yeah,
you can't sit there and tell me that this is the only storyline that you're giving me.
it's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
only storyline that I think Paul Heyman writes.
No,
Right,
no, but it's the only storyline that you're giving me that I want to put
matters.
my time and effort to watch. It's the only thing
Right.
that matters to me. But then when I go to AEW, I got the Ass Boys timeline. I got
Wait, did you say the ass boys? The ass boys.
I got the Ass Boys. I got freaking CM Punk and MJF.
You
I
got
have
Jungle Boy and
and Luchasaurus, the tag titles.
Luchasaurus,
I got that, and there's like two things going on in there.
right?
If it's not with the Young Bucks, it's with Christian, because Christian is getting in the middle of things.
Right.
You got freaking Hook, who's not even in a storyline, but it's essentially a storyline when
Storyline.
he's just being massively just fucking dope
You
for
even
no
have
reason.
Cody Rose, right? You even have Cody Rose shit. Like,
Cody Rose isn't in anything right now. He dropped the title and disappeared again.
well, because he got a baby. He has a brand new baby. So I mean, like him and Brandy, I'm pretty sure got to raise a baby. So I can understand him drop a title. But you also have, even with that, you have R. Anderson's doing stuff with his son now, right? Because
Yeah.
Cody's doing his own thing, which not for none, R. Anderson's son, just like your daddy, you can get it too. Just saying. That's my gay bone coming out. But sorry.
Is your gay bone rainbow colored?
No, it's black like do rag Vince. Black Vince matters.
Cedric said Black Vince matters. Yes.
Oh shit!
This is
Oh,
great.
that has yeah, Black Vince matters. Yo, but at the same time, it's like I understand what you're saying. Like, there's a lot more interesting things on AEW storyline wise because it seems like everybody gets to shine, right?
Everybody.
And not for nothing, if you're not shining on Dynamite, you're definitely shining on Dark, right? And you're shining on what's the one?
Rampage.
Rampage.
You get a chance to shine on any freaking episode or show or anything that they have there,
Mhm.
which I think is probably the greatest thing. Yeah, are they too heavy into bringing a lot of people in? Yeah, but
Yeah,
you know what? They're bringing in people who are going to get shit done. They're going to bring a fresh face to the company, even though they don't need a fresh face. We're getting something that we want,
right.
and they understand that.
And I'll say this: like, I know there was a little controversy about um Tony and the whole like uh kind of not like not pushing black wrestlers or whatever the case may be. And I held that with a grain of salt, right? Kind of like on the whole Joe Rogan thing a little bit. I'm not even gonna get to that, but I hold that with a little grain of salt because I was just like, well, there was a post that somebody posted on Facebook, and it was like, Hook debuted, and then it was just like they have all these other black wrestlers that haven't been on TV, this and that. And I will say, yeah, there is a type of lineage to that because Hook is Taz's son, so there's some type of lineage, right? But at the same time, he has a major pop, and you have to run with it, right? Jay Lethal, right? Recently had a match, right? So it's not saying that Jay Lethal ain't getting a push. He is.
Jay Lethal fought for the TNT Championship.
That's what.
I don't want to hear that. And that was off of him only being here for a few weeks.
That's what I mean, and that's what I'm talking about. Like he tagged with Sonny Kiss, a gay wrestler, right? Which for me, I was just like, for him to tag with Sonny Kiss, I was like, Sonny Kiss has been around in the Indies for a while too, but Sonny Kiss is really good for me.
But you know why the reason they did that though, right? They did that because Sonny Kiss was the hometown favorite.
Yeah, of course.
That was the night that we went to AEW. Yeah. He's the hometown favorite. He's from Jersey City. Mm-hmm. And at that point, you know, they put him together with Jay Lethal. Yep. It was a phenomenal match.
It was. I just the only thing I want for Sonny Kiss, right? And the only thing, like, I like his wrestling ability. The motherfucker is smooth. And I mean really smooth with his wrestling, right? And regardless of a lot of those movesets he has, I just want a little bit of aggressiveness out of him, right? Still be Sonny Kiss, but a little bit more aggressiveness with some of the moves. Just a little bit. That's all I really want from Sonny Kiss.
I get it. I get the image. I get the look. I get the moveset. I get everything from that. I would like to see a little more of an aggressive side of him, versus him being extremely flamboyant. Because that's what it is.
You can be flamboyant and aggressive.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, look at Velveteen Dream. He was. What did he say?
He said, "Look at Al."
I mean, true. That's fucking. I mean, Velveteen. Well, you know, Velveteen
Dream. Fucking Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, you can be flamboyant and be aggressive.
Yeah,
and that's the only thing I would like to see more of with Sonny Kiss. And I think if they got a little bit more, because I'm not saying the fans don't like him, that's the one thing. But a lot of times I think some of these fans are very white and very kind of like, you know, don't want to see a gay man wrestle the way he does, right? And I'm not trying to say that he needs to change who he is or change anything of that. The only thing I'm saying is, like, I just want his moves to be a little bit aggressive. That's it. Like he has agility, right? Like Jake Atlas. Jake Atlas is a gay wrestler. He has aggressive movesets.
But he's built that way.
Still, though, he still has aggressive movesets. Like when he fought, who did he fight? Adam Cole, right?
Yeah, but he's one, he's built that way, and two, that's the character, that's the gimmick. The gimmick is him to be strong as fuck. Atlas, you know what I'm saying? The name Atlas comes with power, you know what I'm saying? Then you have Sonny Kiss, who you know is gay, he's flamboyant, you know what I'm saying? He comes out with the glitter and all this shit. So he's giving us all the high flying shit that we want to see as well. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's too many high flyers on AEW.
No, I don't think enough. I mean, well, I think it's enough, but
no fucking way. Patrice O'Neal used to write for WWE. I never knew that.
He got fired by Stephanie like 15 times because he couldn't stop doing comedy gigs. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. I knew what's his name? Freddie Prinze Jr. used to write. I think he still writes for WWE.
You know who I think he stopped writing for them. And you know, he was John Cena tried to clown him in one of the I think because he had a class about like how the doing things, and then John Cena tried to clown his ass, and then he clowned John Cena in front of everybody. I was like, yo, that's, you know. John Cena has a,
You gotta have. I know, like you have to stick with people who know what they're writing. That they're gonna write stories. They're gonna have a dedicated source to a storyline.
yeah.
But don't do it with someone who doesn't know a damn thing about wrestling. And that's what we have. We have people who have openly admitted that they do not know a
No,
thing about wrestling, and they're out here writing stories
they're
for
Hollywood
guys that
writers,
they don't know nothing. It
right?
makes no sense.
They're Hollywood writers that don't know anything, and that's what it really is. Because a lot of these writers come from TV shows, right? And stuff like that. They don't know anything about wrestling. They know, and if they do know wrestling, they know stuff from back in the day where like Hulk Hogan era, right? Where you can do some of those comedy bits and they get a laugh. You can't do those shits now. You can't. You just can't. And not for nothing, I would think that Vince a little bit sometimes is a little too out of touch with reality and era, right? Because he has a lot of this old guard that's still there. John Laurinaitis, Mike Hayes, who I can't fucking stand. Or is it Sean Hayes? I can't remember what the fuck his name is, but he's a fucking asshole too. I believe he told Mark Henry that said to Mark Henry that I'm blacker than you.
Yeah, that was Michael Hayes.
That's Mike Hayes. He told Mark Henry, the strongest man in the world, an Olympian, that I'm blacker than you.
Listen, at the end of the day, they know what they need to do. They know what they need to do, and they just don't do it. They put too many. They try to put their focus on their main character, their bread and butter,
Which
and
is Roman.
Like yeah, and it's Roman. Like when Cena was here, he was the main person that was getting
when
all
Cena
the
was
attention.
here, it was Cena and Randy. It was the back and forth between Cena and Randy. And that was a number of years. Cena, Randy, Cena.
But they were putting all their focus into Cena because Cena's the the golden child. He's the ticket. He's the money ticket.
Facts.
So it is what it is. I'm pretty much done with this shit, and
With
hopefully
SmackDown?
with everything. Hopefully they get better. SmackDown is probably the only thing worth watching because when I watch Raw, it's like you're rehashing old stories or how did they disrespectfully did they bring up the fact that was it Miz was talking about how Eddie might have been
Dominic's
father.
Oh man.
When he said that, bro, I almost turned the TV off because I was like, one, that's disrespectful. Two, don't fucking do that. Don't rehash an old story.
Like it's such a meme. It's like, why are you bringing up old news?
It makes no sense at all,
Yeah.
and it really pisses me off. But again, this is why I like watching AEW, and it sucks that True Story Bro is on at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday, and AEW is on. But yeah, we get to watch the highlights afterwards.
Yeah.
But, even me watching a 5-minute clip of highlights, I fucking love it.
Hold up, time out. Redbeard, what? I'll give you a sunny kiss. You mean the sun is out and you give me a kiss, or a sunny kiss drink? Or that sun kiss?
Sun kiss.
I gotta get going.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, yeah. All right, I mean, okay, Redbeard, you give me a sunny kiss. Yeah. It's all right. I agree with what you comes to Raw, right? Like it's. I'm happy that Bobby got the title, but at the same time, it's like,
just look who he's in that Elimination Chamber match with,
and no Big E.
Big E's not on Raw no more.
Big E's not on Raw no more.
Big E's not on Raw no more,
and he's not even fighting Roman Reigns, like because Roman Reigns That's the one thing I was kind of upset about. Like they didn't even like give the whole Roman Reigns versus Big E thing.
No, why?
Because the whole Xavier Woods being injured thing.
Why? Doesn't matter. See, you don't know how to write this story.
Fuck that shit, bro. I don't know. It's not even that. It's just
It's
they're
it's garbage writing. Is what it is.
and then they got Goldberg.
Garbage writing.
Goldberg.
So, bro, can I get that burger or no?
No, because you want to talk shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you want to say you're sorry now? On live television.
Yeah, come check out the new couch.
I gotta go.
Yeah, we were gonna try to do that, but
Yeah.
life happens.
Yeah.
We'll see if Wednesday.
I'll see you in like 15 minutes.
Okay. Don't forget sparkling waffles. What the fuck is sparkling?
He's fucking with you, bro. He's fucking with you.
All right. But yeah, I don't know. Raw's just
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with talking about WWE because they pissed me off.
You just done?
I'm done with talking about these niggas because they need to stop.
Oh, speaking of okay. Well, did you know that Braun Strowman, Eric was it EC3 and Karrion Cross, they're kind of a group now.
Killer Cross.
Oh, it's Killer Cross, not Karrion.
Is Killer Cross part of that?
Yeah. They did a whole thing. They did a whole new promo with him in there.
No,
Yes,
because
he
I know EC3 brought in Braun. I know that.
And it's Killer Karrion Cross too. He has with hair now.
Yeah, Killer Cross. We're not gonna say Karrion Cross. It's Killer Cross. Bring
So,
it back because fucking Karrion Cross. I fucking hate WWE so much.
He was Karrion Cross when he went to NXT, and that was fine. But then they changed him and made him like into some leather dom.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Are you
like
seeing
that.
it?
Yeah,
Pull
I'm
it up.
looking at it now. Killer Cross
Show it.
joins EC3 and Adam Scherr for the Control Your Narrative.
Control Your Narrative. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a thing. Pull it up. That was the thing too. Like it was really good, and I was like, I saw the promo. I was like, yo, and I got a feeling that this is just the beginning of it because I got a feeling that these guys may start invading. Because I think start invading like Impact, right, and then maybe this motherfucker Echo just did a toasty Mortal Kombat. Yes, he did. I think they're gonna start going to different shows now, right? Like Impact and then AEW. I think AEW probably be the ultimate goal, right? But I think when they do go, they're gonna be like it's gonna be all four of them together. And we'll see. But I think they may just be, decimated to Impact just to save the keep the roster the way it is on AEW. But if anybody goes to Impact, they can move back and forth to AEW. It's kind of a weird thing, like a. Then there's that that Forbidden Door thing, right? And apparently on they there's a new Bullet Club now.
What do you mean?
They was it Tony Khan kept talking about the Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
And
so he slipped up by continuing to say Forbidden Door when he knew he wasn't supposed to say that. But then he ended up trying to flip the gun so the person that was supposed to be in that match with Keith Lee being that mystery opponent. That was supposed to be a Forbidden Door signing, as what Tony Khan said, but it wasn't. So they knew that since Keith Lee wasn't the Forbidden Door signing, they had to try to bring someone in. That's why they end up bringing in someone from New Japan, and essentially his contract is almost over with New Japan. So that's why they brought him in. He was part of the Bullet Club. So
yeah. So here I'm gonna pull this up and show. So apparently, I just want to show the last part of it. Because let me share screen real quick. Give me 1 second.
You killing me. You killing me, Smiles.
I know.
Jay White. Jay White
Yeah.
was the one that they brought in.
Yeah.
So he's essentially the Forbidden Door signing. Full screen.
Yeah. So here.
Full screen that.
Jake something taking every bullet out of the clip of the Bullet Club.
Yeah, and then they did, and like, yeah. So this whole thing, right?
You got too much stuff running on your shit right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Leave my shit alone, nigga.
You got too much shit. If you have high processing power on your shit, and it's too much stuff running. And I'll tell you that right now because that shit should have never lagged, and your fucking camera keeps lagging too.
Your camera, I see your camera lagging though.
No, my camera is fine.
Oh, mine. Oh, now it is. It fixed itself. But yeah. But yeah, it's that. And then what's the name joined? He showed up on Dynamite.
When, he showed up on Dynamite a week ago.
Yeah. And I thought that was the Forbidden Door, but apparently
he was the Forbidden Door.
Okay, yeah.
They had just signed him like a couple hours right before it.
Yeah. So that's different. That's new. So there's that. So
that's why he was able to step into the ring this week.
Yeah, so we may get a Bullet Club now if Kenny comes back, or is Kenny doing backstage stuff now? Because I think that's because Kenny
is recovering. He's injured.
I know
that's why he dropped the title. He dropped the title so he can get some surgeries done and just recover. So we're not going to see Kenny for at least a year or so.
Yeah. And that's fine with that. They got enough people on the roster.
They have more than enough people.
Yeah.
But again, I like what they're going with pretty much everything. You have basically, I mean, I don't want to say AEW's DX, but you got AEW's one of their biggest factions, the Inner Circle, which is getting ready to implode. Sammy Guevara just walked out the ring.
But we're talking about hold on. Before you finish that, the Inner Circle broke up.
They did not. They did not.
You sure?
It's they're trying to fix things.
You sure?
That's what I'm saying. They didn't break up.
Pinnacle is still there. That whole group is still there.
Fuck the Pinnacle. I hate the Pinnacle so much. Even though I like everyone as an individual on there, that's a dumb
Really?
I hate that's such a dumb faction.
But
I think the reason why is because since they're all heels, it's like fuck, why do they have all this talent on this fucking thing? You know what I think I don't like about the Pinnacle? Sean Spears. Sean Spears can eat a dick.
Yeah. He got beat by CM Punk within 7 minutes?
7 seconds. 7 seconds. Sean Spears. I loved when he was Ty Dillinger. I like what they were doing with him. I kind of do like what they do with him from time to time on AEW.
Yeah.
But Sean Spears can eat a dick. He can go somewhere.
Wow. So mean.
I mean I like heels. I'm cool with heels. But I don't see him there, and I don't like what they do with his character from time to time. He seems like a joke to me, and he has so much more potential doing anything else.
He does. He really does.
MJF though, fucking great. Everybody's fucking mid. This show is mid, and the show is mid, and I can't wait for my mid shirt to come in.
I think I'm gonna have to get a new Keith Lee shirt. I mean, because this is.
He dropped in. He's gonna drop new merch. So.
They put it already up when he debuted. It was already up.
Of course, that's a fact.
And guess what? Guess what color it is? It's still blue. And I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
Like CM Punk's shirt is white, right?
He got a new black one now.
I'm getting that shit.
Yes, it's the same one that we have, just in all black.
Yeah, I got enough black shirts. I like the white one.
I like that black one, so I think I might cop that black one.
Got you.
That mid shirt. He got. I saw MJF drop that new shirt and it says mid on it. I was like, yes, buying it.
Oh
Add
no, he got a mid shirt.
Add to cart.
He got a mid shirt now.
Yes, it says mid. When I saw that, I was like, yes,
bro. He got carried out on a fucking like throne. Actually, here, let me show it. Let me show you. This is
not with your funky Wi-Fi, bro. What is this?
I got it's cornered in, bro. Fuck you talking about? Cornered in, not fucking Wi-Fi, you jerk. Here, I got it. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
You do the fucking full screen instead of the tab.
Oh, you showing it?
Jerk. Yeah, and it's so slow.
Fucking crazy.
Yes, we see it. He came in on a throne.
On a fucking throne.
Yo,
I know the front dude is struggling. See the front dude? He's struggling. That front dude.
Can't. You won't catch me alive doing some shit like that, bro. I know. Like I'm strong, but I will struggle, and then I'm gonna show it.
Yo, that front dude was struggling, bro. He was shit. Yo, the front dude was struggling. He was shit.
I can't, yo.
What
you know what?
They gotta go and freeze on that dude. Yo.
They do have some technical things from time to time that I'll just look at it and I'm just like,
hold on.
You could tell that this is new and they're trying to do shit, but bro.
Yo, hold up. I gotta show. I have to show you this dude. This motherfucker.
Yo, what up, Mr. Violent?
What up, Mr. Violent? Hold on, I can show you. Look. This motherfucker right here. Look at it. Look. This motherfucker right here, he was struggling. Look at him.
I mean, you can't really see. You gotta freaking zoom in, genius.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, give me a second. I want to zoom in this shit. Fuck it.
I can't stand you.
I know. This motherfucker was struggling.
Yeah, I can't.
And that that was actually pretty good. Not to mention CM Punk and Moxley tag teaming. That was really good.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm always if I'm gonna give a rating, let's say out of 5, like 5 stars or whatever.
Yeah.
Almost every match gets at least a 4 for me.
4.5?
4.5. Like it really depends. Like it really depends on the match. Like I've seen 5s, but a lot of their matches, even on a regular everyday basis, like Dynamite, Rampage, whatever, we're getting 4-star matches all the time. Yeah, we'll get some 3s. Yeah, we'll get some 2s. Whatever.
Which one do you say 3s? Like I would say some women matches are 3s. Some women matches are 3s. Some men matches are 3s. I think some of the tag teams are. Like if Private Party really goes all out, they have some 4-star matches, but mainly they stay within the 3.5, 3.
Yeah, so we'll get like the Keith Lee match. That was a 3. That was a 3. And the reason why you get a 3 is because it was a debut. Yes, I want to see Keith Lee. Yeah, it was, but that was a squash match. It's a 3.
Yeah, I think
Wardlow matches 3. It's power bomb after power bomb.
Yeah.
It's
now,
a 3.
if Keith Lee versus Wardlow, I think that would be a better match.
We'll get because we're not gonna get constant power bombs. We're gonna get people who are just gonna beat the hell out of each other and then fight for that power bomb.
Yep,
that'll be a 4-star match, possibly even a 5-star match.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I would have loved to see.
Look at Hulk.
I mean, I would love to see Keith Lee versus Hobbs. I'd like to see that.
And we'll potentially get that
because Hobbs seemed like he can move. I would say from him wrestling CM Punk, it seems like he can move a lot better than Wardlow.
Well,
right?
here's the thing: you get put in a match with CM Punk, you're gonna get made to look better.
Yeah.
All we saw Powerhouse Hobbs do was be a powerhouse, and then he fought CM Punk, and that gave me more respect for him as a wrestler.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything since.
No, but I'm waiting. I want to see him now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I think that like when something like that happens, you have to just run with it. But they haven't done anything like that. Like
Well, here's the thing:
Warlow has
if
a
you
better
watch,
pop than Hobbs does now.
yeah, because he's in the they're showing him as that main powerhouse now.
Yeah. But also kind
He's
of
an
filtering
undefeated
a little bit.
powerhouse.
Also teetering a little bit, like on whether he's doing good things or bad things. But after the whole MJF thing, I was like, okay, so he's staying with, that whole thing.
But he see now he's part of that. He's signed with MJF.
Mm-hmm.
That's a storyline in itself because now he can potentially cross
Right.
MJF at the end of all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I have something to look for. I'm waiting for that to happen now. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to see if he's gonna re-sign with him or if he's gonna just, Batista him and be like, like
Right, 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 right.
I'm waiting for that now. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
get to wait to see what's going to happen out of that whole situation.
Right. Like, and those build good storylines, right? The
Look at
anticipation.
and I'm gonna keep bringing him up because I fucking love him so much. Hook is amazing, and
I can't front. Yeah, he is.
and the storyline that he has with QT Marshall is so good because it's barely anything there. But one, that's your trainer. Two, you're disrespectful like your father.
Mhm.
Three, you can back your fucking talk up and you don't even fucking talk.
Yep. And QT's gorgeous, by the way. I'm just gonna put that.
And then
out
all
there.
he does is QT just comes out, talks shit. Oh, you don't do nothing. And then Hook just disrespects him again.
Word. Hook has some great matches, right? Like he really does.
And he's the one that's mainly tossing people around for his size. He's being put out there as a powerhouse. And I see 4-star matches every fucking time.
Well,
this
he
guy
was
comes out.
he was part of the wrestling team in his school. So
Yeah.
and
And
football.
he
Too.
also did lacrosse. But
Yep. And football.
but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? He's being for his size. When you look at him, you're like, oh, he's probably like some powerhouse. He's probably like some high flyer, whatever. Blah blah blah. He's not high flying. He's throwing you around like he's Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
He's like a baby Brock. You know what I'm saying? Like a baby Wardlow.
And he looks like Trunks from Dragon Ball.
All he's doing is tossing you around, making you his bitch, disrespecting you, and then fucking puts you to sleep,
He looks
and then
like Super
continues to
Saiyan
put you to
Trunks.
sleep.
That's what he looks like. He has Super Saiyan Trunks hair.
It's
And
great.
I'm
And
okay with it.
when they finally let him start talking, or they give him a
If he
talking
talks.
piece, if he talks, but he finally starts talking, or they give him a talking piece or whatever, or they start developing a heavier storyline. What the storyline that I want is for him to fucking disrespect Ricky Starks. That shit will fucking be great because then he could just take the FTW championship from him.
I think Taz
And I
will
think
be,
they're building to that.
I think Taz will be his mouthpiece.
It's a possibility. It could be unless he ends up talking for himself. Taz will end up being his talking piece because he's gonna get in between that whole thing with the FTW championship.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. If
Can
they
they make
give
that
me
actually?
that,
Are they? Is that a thing now? Like my thing is with the FTW championship, right? Does it matter?
yes and no. Here's the thing. The FTW championship in AEW is what the Intercontinental Championship is to WWE.
No, the TNT title is what the Intercontinental
No,
Championship
because the
is.
TNT title is always being defended.
Like the Intercontinental.
The Intercontinental title has not moved or seen a fucking match.
Recently, yes, but back then it was.
No, I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about back then. I'm talking about
Nobody
right
cares
now.
about an Intercontinental title at this point.
No one cares about it. Same way like no one cares about the FTW Championship until you put it on someone that fucking matters.
Okay, well,
You see what I'm saying? They're not doing nothing with it. I think was it Jay Lethal? I think Jay Lethal fought for the FTW.
He fought for the title, but
and this was recent. But before that, nothing. We don't see Ricky Starks doing anything in the ring with anybody at all.
He had the title even when he was injured.
Yeah.
And that was what, months?
We don't see anything going on with that. So
and nobody challenged him that because I don't think that's what I mean. Like the whole point about
they don't have nothing for it. That's what I'm saying. The FTW Championship for AEW is what the Intercontinental Championship is for WWE right now. And when that changes, they're gonna put it on someone who's going to make it matter. And then at that point, we're gonna have fucking back-to-back defenses. We're going to have title changes. We're gonna have all that.
We'll see. I don't know. Like I don't know what they're gonna do with it, honestly, because I don't know.
We could not see nothing out of it at all. But again, the correct storyline, if you're going to build it and you're going to make it a thing and you're going to make a great fucking storyline, you put Ricky Starks in front of Hook. Send Hook. That's it. You send him. Have Ricky Starks disrespect the fuck out of Taz. Have Hook get so fucking upset that he's like, you know what? This ain't supposed to happen. He got Hobbs on his back, which he's probably not gonna have Hobbs on his side. He's gonna be on Ricky's side. But we're gonna get those matches, and those matches are gonna be fucking amazing. You're going to see Hook demolish Powerhouse Hobbs.
We'll see.
Demolish. I'm telling you. And when it happens, it's going to be something that we want to see.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing, Impact has been really good recently too.
You know what? And it's so messed up that we don't really talk about Impact. And that's only because Impact.
I mean, we had Mickey J.
Impact.
I mean, we had the knockout champion at the Royal Rumble. So I mean, we get into it.
But she's a WWE legend.
True.
She's a legend.
True. I mean, we also had the.
They needed people. They even asked the Iconics, and the Iconics said no.
Yeah,
and they are the knockout tag team champions.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, nah, fuck you.
No. You know how great that would have fucking been to have two different titles there on a show that doesn't belong to you?
Yeah, I mean,
amazing. But they said no. Why? Because they know what WWE is all about.
They have like TNA, really good, like with the Impact champion, right? And the X Division. I've always liked the X Division. They've always outdone a lot of fucking wrestling. The X Division wrestling matches.
Here's my thing with Impact though. Impact was AEW at one point.
Yeah.
And then it just went sour. You lost a lot of people. You got a lot of people from the indies. You got a lot of people that were washed up that I didn't want to see anymore.
You know what it was?
And it got boring.
You know what it was? You know when TNA went bad?
When
Hogan came there. And AJ, Samoa Joe, they all said when Hogan got there, it was just bad. Because Hogan got there, what happened?
Well, I mean, even
hold on. Let me finish. When Hogan got there,
you stay cut me off, motherfucker. You want to fucking cut me off like that? You motherfucker.
I'm explaining why it was bad. First of all, when Hogan got there, they changed the ring completely. It wasn't like the octagon thing anymore with the ring with the ropes. They changed it to traditional, right? It just didn't work. Like for the old wrestlers, it didn't work for them. Because they went into a new company and a new ring. Then they had the main event mafia and that shit, right? Where a lot of these old wrestlers were like really the main focus, right? And a lot of the younger wrestlers like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. I forgot who else was a part of that. But I forgot who was part of that. But they kind of took over. I would say out of that whole group, out of that whole main event mafia, and Booker T was a part of that shit too.
Kurt Angle, all them niggas.
Right. But at the same time, I think the only people that were really doing the work was Kurt Angle. Because he was still wrestling like he was fucking 25 years old.
And that's why TNA was fucking great.
Yes.
Once you started losing all those people, you lost AJ Styles. You lost because AJ Styles left and went back to New Japan. You lost Samoa Joe because he was injured. You lost Kurt Angle because he decided to he was like, yo, my body's fucked up. Yep. You lost fucking Bully Ray. You lost everybody. You lost everybody that was there.
Bully Ray was fucking amazing during that time too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You lost all these people. The the Aces.
Yes,
Aces of Eights, bro. That fucking faction was great.
It was so big. That was a huge faction. Oh, that was so good. It was so good. Oh my god! Like,
so to have all of that, and then to now have just a lot of no names and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I get it. A lot of these people are from the indies. Yeah, I got to give them a chance, but it's not that appealing to me from time to time. I'd rather watch Ring of Honor, and Ring of Honor is no longer a thing.
That's what I mean. Like, so with TNA, right? They still have wrestlers that we do know, right? They still have a lot of wrestlers that we do know. Like the Good Brothers are there. Oh shit, Tom is there now. Oh, I didn't know that. So I'm looking at the roster. There's a lot of wrestlers. He doesn't go by what's his fucking name? Enzo and was it Enzo and what's the name?
Big Cass.
Big Cass is there, and he's muscled the fuck out. Enzo was there for a little bit. He's not there no more. The Iconics are there. Who else?
And I like the Iconics on there. I like the Iconics on there.
Rick Swan is there. Rhino's there. He's like, I think
he went back.
Yeah, Rhino's in TNA. The NXT champion Moose is there. Matthew Rewalt, basically the guy who used to sing at WWE all the time when he was introducing the who was it introducing? I forgot who he was introducing.
Oh, the dude from the Vaudevillains?
Yeah. He's there.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah. And obviously Matt Cardone, which is
he Impact?
Yes, and he's a champion. He is the
I thought he was
media champion.
Digital media champion. Of course he would be. I thought he was GCW.
Yeah, Kalisto's there. They call him Lardoro Kid.
Kalisto.
Yeah. Oh, and Jonah's there from NXT. Remember him?
Who?
Jonah. Like he go. What was his name? He was not North American champion for a little bit. He goes by Jonah. What was his fucking name in NXT? He was really big. What was his fucking name? I'm trying to remember his name in NXT. Let me look it up.
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Disrespect me. Come on, bro.
I forgot his name in NXT, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed. Because you know what? It's like, oh, fucking Heath Slater's there.
Yeah, and Heath Slater's fucking jacked.
Word, he is. He looked like a mini Brock. Gail Kim is there, which I'm happy about.
Gail Kim, she's not even wrestling no more. She's like a producer.
Yeah. Eric Young is there.
They got talent there, but that talent is not being used. But you know what? Eric Young was on AEW as well, and AEW, I guess, dropped the ball on him too because he's alright. He's alright. He's not as good as he was back in the days.
Oh, the Good Brothers are there. They're tag team champions.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I know.
They should be on AEW. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing about AEW and AEW and TNA. I think that's a revolving door, right? Because the fact that Kenny Omega was champion, right? And um Christian became champion, and now Christian is all AEW. He lost the champion. But so, I mean, I think you should invest more into Impact. It's actually pretty good.
I mean, it's not like I won't give it a chance. I watch highlights from here and there, like because wrestling is on my YouTube feed. So sometimes Impact will come up and I'll watch like a clip, especially if it like mentions someone that I'm familiar with. So I'll go on there and I'll watch whatever it is. But whenever it comes to like a show or something, I don't watch it. Or if I see like maybe there's an interesting match that's coming up, I'll see like the preview for like a pay-per-view. And I
Yeah,
sat there and I watched one of their most recent pay-per-views. I think when the Iconics debuted
yeah,
and they won the tag team championships. That was a dope
that was really
pay-per-view.
good.
I enjoyed that pay-per-view.
Yeah, but
But the only
yeah,
reason why I watched that pay-per-view was because they said Braun Strowman might potentially debut. So I watched it. That was the only reason why I watched it.
yeah. I think that with that faction that they have there, they'll probably be there soon. But let's close out because we got to go. So thank you to everybody who's tuned in and commented and been here. If you like what we're talking about when it comes to wrestling, please comment below and give us a like bell. And definitely hit us on our social medias. And which is Fisher True Story Bro on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure you follow me on my Twitch, which is here Roundhouse 84 on twitchtv.com. There's me right there. And we'll be back and talk some more wrestling. And definitely hit us on our Twitter and our Twitch. Yes. And we'll be back talking more wrestling. Hopefully we'll see some more stuff up until Elimination Chamber, which is next week, I believe.
Well, we have
The
Raw
Super Bowl.
Monday. We have we don't talk Super Bowl up, but we have Raw Monday. We have
Dynamite Wednesday.
Dynamite Wednesday. We
And
have Friday, we have Rampage and
Rampage.
SmackDown, and then we have the Elimination Chamber on Saturday. So I don't know what time the Elimination Chamber is going to be running. I think it's going to be running around 2
Oh,
o'clock.
I forgot it's not in America. That's fucking me up. It's not in America. I think it's early morning, right? Like
No. It's like mid afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be like mid afternoon. I think like 3-4 o'clock.
All right. Well, we gotta go. Later, guys. Take it easy. Bye. See you next time.